is Debbie Baby Doll back with another video. It's going to be a short video because I'm just bringing to you some of the things that I ordered to help aid in my weight loss. So I wanted to do an unboxing with you on just a couple of things. It's not even a lot. It's just some simple things that I feel like can help me in this weight loss journey. And so without further ado, let's get into it, okay? Okay guys, I was set to do the unboxing and I actually did a video with the unboxing and I lost the footage. I actually didn't lose it. I deleted it by error. It was an error. What? I deleted it. And so now I have to do my video all over again. So as you can see from the title, my video is about some things that I bought to aid in my weight loss journey, and I wanted to share it with you. 2 weeks ago, or was last week? I mean last week. I don't know. Last week. It was last week. I was here and I was talking about how I went to the doctors, and when I went to the doctors, the scale said 169 pounds, right? So, I don't know who's calling me, and I should have put my phone actually on Do Not Disturb, but hold on for 1 second. Just 1 second. Let me just decline this. Get out of here. It's a stupid school, and I don't feel like being bothered right now. I went to the doctors. Let me get back to what I was saying. I went to the doctors, and the scale said I weighed 169 pounds. But when I came home and I got back on the scale, it said 164. Okay, so I noticed that my weight hasn't gone up and it hasn't gone down since that date. So I gave myself a goal to lose 10 pounds by October around the 4th. I think that was around the 4th I went to the doctors. Whatever. I'm not even going to put a time frame on my weight loss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it one day at a time. I've done that before and I made some crazy stupid mistakes. So rather than doing that, I'm just going to use the stuff that I bought. I've had a product like this before and I said, well, let me get it again. So what the product is, it is a portion control containers. That's what they are, portion control containers. And I bought these because they actually do help you with your portion control, and it has helped me tremendously before, and it actually did work, and it made me more cognizant of what I was eating, how much I was eating. So let's go over the containers and how the containers actually work. So this gives you a calorie chart, this set does. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to hold it up for you. It gives you a little calorie chart. So I'm going to read it off. So it goes from 1,200 calories to 1,499 calories, and then so on. And it tells you how many of these containers you're supposed to use. So let's first go over what the containers are. So we're going to start with the green, since the green one is the first thing that's listed here. Let me put the stuff in order as it really should be. All right, so the first one is, according to this pamphlet, is actually 1 cup, and this is for veggies. This green one. This purple one is 1 cup, and it's for fruits. Okay. This red one is 3/4 cups, and it is for protein. Okay, I'm going to tell you how many you should use. I'm going to use my caloric intake that I'm supposed to do on a daily basis, the area that I'm supposed to do on a daily basis, opposed to any other one, so that we can see how many of these I'm supposed to use. Okay, the yellow one is a 1/2 cup, and it's for carbs. Now the other one I had a long time ago, it had it on the bottom, like half a cup, blah blah blah. But this one, it does not. It just tells you that it's a protein, carb, blah blah blah, like that. But it's in the pamphlet. So I think what I'm going to eventually do is label mine. The blue one is 1/3 cup, and this one is for your fats, like your nuts and your butters and stuff like that. I guess that would be for that, yeah. No, fats would be more like the oils and stuff. Okay, may I help you, dear? This little container here is 2 teaspoons, and this is for seeds. This one also is 2 teaspoons, and it's for your dressing. So let me move this aside. We're going to talk about that in a second. So my caloric intake from what the nutritionist said was 1680, which I never ever meet. I don't know. I just never ever eat that much. I just don't. So this, I'm looking at the one that's 1,500 to 1,790. So this is how many of these containers you're supposed to utilize in a day. So for the green one, this is the veggies. You should have at least 4 of these per day. We know this one is the fruit. You should have at least 3 of these according to this, which I probably won't, knowing me. The red one, which is the protein, is saying that you should have at least 4 of these. So that could be your breakfast, like you could have eggs. For lunch, you could have whatever meat that you're going to have for lunch. You could have a snack and you include a protein in it. I guess you could do like a veggie that has a lot of proteins or whatever in it, but you could do like a little, or maybe a piece of chicken or something, a little piece of chicken and put in here, because sometimes you'd be surprised how that protein keeps you filled. And believe me, when you use these containers, it is more than enough. All right, the yellow one is the carbs, and you're supposed to have 3 of these a day. Like, I'm not going to be doing like white carbs. I will be doing like brown rice, quinoa, stuff like that. Maybe some couscous every now and then. But my carbs, for the most part, will be on the healthier side. Like, if I want spaghetti, I'll do something like a veggie spaghetti or something like that. But it'll be healthier. And I will be using this container. The protein, believe me, I'm sorry, the protein will actually give me what I need, and along with having like a salad or something on the side. I noticed for the fats, all of these are just like 1, straight across. Every last one of them is 1. So I guess if you're going to be utilizing fat to cook with and all, you better chalk it up into this 1 container. Okay. This one is for the seeds. So the seeds is 1. Okay. And the dressing itself, it says that it is, no, wait a minute, the seeds is 4. And the dressing in itself is 1. So it's 2 tablespoons. So you can only have 1 of these a day, if you want to have dressing all the time. Which I don't have dressing all the time. I don't eat seeds all the time. Okay, so this is how this works. This thing has a food list on it, and it tells you all of the great foods that you can eat. It includes artichokes, asparagus, banana peppers, beets, broccolis, Brussels sprouts. If you like them, collard greens is on here, cucumbers, eggplants. I love eggplants. Pumpkin, squash. You can do tomatoes, string beans, all these great things. Then when you look at the fruit category, it's actually highlighted in the purple, and it has apples, apricots, bananas. You can have orange. It says bitter orange. I don't know what that is. Grapefruit, green bananas. You can have blueberries, which I love, strawberries, cherries, all of that stuff is on here. It's like almost every fruit that you can name on here, down to watermelon. Okay, and they just so happen to have the tomato sauce in this fruit area because we know that tomatoes are actually a fruit. Okay, and then for the meat, it talks about your boneless chicken. You can have clams. This is for the proteins. Okay, this is all proteins. Cottage cheese, duck breast. I don't know who's gonna.
More duck shot. Confidentially, those hunters couldn't hit the broadside of a duck.
Have that, not me. Egg whites, eggs. I would prefer the egg whites. Fish, codfish, fresh fish, goat, Greek yogurt. That's a part of your protein because Greek yogurt has a lot of protein, and if you get the right one. Sardines, squid. It has a lot of stuff on here that you can actually have. So it gives you a whole list of things that you could try and utilize. Oh, and on the other side, I didn't even see this side here. In the blue. I think this is the blue. So it tells you about the fats you can have. Like your pecan halves, it tells you how many you can have. Like it says 10, 14 peanuts, 20 pistachios, 8 cashews. So I wouldn't be having that kind of stuff because if you only can have 8, and that's just gonna just mess with you. You can have cheddar cheese, coconut milk, feta cheese, goat cheese, hummus. I love hummus. For the carbs, they have in here barley, beans, bread, brown rice, buckwheat, burglar, whatever that is, cereal, corn, couscous, crackers, pita bread, potatoes, plantains, you know, yams and stuff like that. So you got to be smart about your choices. Then for the seeds and stuff, is this one for this one? I think this is for the little orange ones. So for the orange ones, when you're having your little seeds here, it's saying that you should have pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, these should be raw, sunflower seeds, peanuts, olives, flax seeds, and coconut unsweetened. And for the dressing, it actually gives you everything. When you stop it, it actually gives you everything. She's licking her mouth and it's very distracting. You can have extra virgin coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, nut butters, pumpkin seed, seed butters, and walnut oil, which is awesome. And this is showing, they give you like a little picture. And like this is supposed to be a before and after. So let me give you like a close up on that. This is supposed to be a before and after. Okay. Now I can tell you that when I was like frequenting the gym, I couldn't even get that out. I don't know what that was. All right. Anyway, when I was frequently going to the gym, I did use these, and the weight came off like really, really fast. Now, what I do is I come down here and like I said, in the morning, I do 30 minutes on my treadmill and I'll do maybe 10 minutes on my bike, and then I'll do some weights. And I did reorder my elliptical machine, and it has shipped, and I should get it by the 22nd of September. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that there's no mix up with this order, because the other order just went blah. Anyway, so then let me put these aside. That's enough about that. The next thing I got to help me was a food scale. See how red that is? Isn't that pretty? I got a food scale to help me with weighing my meats. And you know, we're supposed to have a certain amount of meats, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, because I'm the type of person that sometimes I will overindulge in stuff, I have to hold myself accountable. So by me weighing my stuff will help me out. Like, you know, you're supposed to have a certain amount of meat, you know, you're supposed to have a certain amount of fruit intake, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so like this right now is my snack time. So I brought my little snack down here so that we could weigh it out. So what you do is you turn your scale on. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I need to bring you closer so that you can see. And let me turn my scale around. I'm going to turn my scale around, and I think I'm going to bring you guys closer. Wait 1 second. Give me 1 second, okay? Because I'm going to bring you closer. Okay, guys, I know you can't see my face, but here I am. Anyway, so this is how the scale works. So you have to turn it on. Once you turn it on, right, it's going to show up with all the zeros and everything, as you can see. You put your container on there, and then it's going to go up to something like this. Let me see, I can't pick it up. I have to leave it down. It's saying it's 3 ounces. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Can you see that? All right, so then you press it back to 0. So then I'm going to put my food in here so that you can see how much it weighs, okay? This is my fruit. This is my snack that I'm going to have. So it's going to tell you how many ounces it is. See that? If you can see it, it's 4.1 ounces of grapes that I'm having. So that's how you use your scale. You know, you put, even if this was a plate, you press 0, the scale will go back to 0, and it will only weigh out the food that you're going to intake. That's how the scale works. Okay, so let me turn this off and bring you back up here. So that's how the scale works. It's to help you get accurate measurement on the ounces of food that you're actually going to eat. So if somebody tells you you should have maybe 4 ounces or 5 ounces of meat per serving per day, then you need to use your scale. And you need to, with each meal, have 4 to 5 ounces per serving of meat with each meal that you have in that day. So if you have 3 meals, then that's what you should weigh out. If you're having 4 meals, I generally have like maybe 3 meals and maybe a snack or something like in between, like 2 snacks like that. That's what you're supposed to do. But those are the items that I got to help me in this journey and to see how things are going to work out. I'm excited about my treadmill. I can't wait to get it. It's just going to help me boost some things as far as my cardio, because for me, I have to do a lot of cardio. Cardio works for me, and with me doing the weights, I know I'll tone, so that'll work for me as well. But for me, cardio works for me. It just does. It just does. For some people, they can get in the gym or they can just work out and do weights and like little stuff and the weight comes right off. That doesn't work for me. I have to literally do cardio to get the weight to come off and to slim down. And then the building up is not hard for me after that. Like the muscle is not hard for me after that. So guys, that is all I have for you today. I'm excited about this journey. I hope that, you know, I can help somebody or, you know, encourage somebody to, you know, just love yourself and do something for yourself, because that's all a weight loss journey is about, is basically loving yourself and saying to yourself, I want to be healthy, not for someone else, but for myself. So, I hope this video helps someone, you know. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know. Tell me about some of the videos you might want to see me do, you know, or something like that. Just do something like that. Okay, guys, I have got to go. It's my snack time. Wait. Guys, see you later. Bye.